Thanks very much, guys. Exclusive matchup time here on WCW Worldwide, and an opportunity for a tag team bout. The team of Brian McNeil and Kory Williams to face Clark and Adams. BA and BC. Brian Clark, Brian Adams, a devastating duo by the name of KroniK, the former tag team title holders, Tony.
I wonder what goes through a team's mind, be it a veteran team or a young team like we're seeing right here of McNeil and Williams. What goes through their mind, Mike, when they know they got to go in the ring, when they see their name across the way from KroniK. Listen to the reaction of the fans. This is one of the most dominant teams we have seen in many, many years in sports entertainment.
Well, I would think for a team like McNeil and Williams, who are trying to make their names in WCW, there has to be fear in their hearts when you take a look at the size of KroniK and when you keep in mind just how dominant a force they have been in World Championship Wrestling over the course of the past couple of months. One thing that they don't have, though, at this point in time, that they certainly want to regain, and that's the World Tag Team Championship belts.
We have a lot of interesting things going down the next couple of weeks leading into the month of September. On the 11th of September on Monday Nitro, we're going to have a wedding. David Flair to wed Miss Hancock on Monday Nitro, originating from Charlotte.
September the 11th?
In the Independence Arena. How about that? And then, of course, 6 days later, a fall brawl from the HSBC Arena. Of course, that's in Buffalo. And a lot of people are predicting that's going to be the end of the title reign for Booker T against Kevin Nash. That remains to be seen.
Well, when you think of all the trials and tribulations that Booker T has had, and the fact that he has to face the #1 contender, Kevin Nash, and you also have to keep in mind the fact that Booker T has not backed up from any of the challenges. But look at the size advantage, the power advantage that Kevin Nash is going to bring into Buffalo in Fall Brawl, where it's going to be the bookend versus the Jackknife Powerbomb. Who walks out of Buffalo with the World's Heavyweight Championship belt?
Or who walks out of Buffalo? KroniK, of course, they are not the World Tag Team Champions right now. The World Tag Team titles reside with the Filthy Animals. KroniK making their way back, of course, and they had to contend with the Harris brothers as well. But you're looking at raw power right now, Mike.
And maybe Kory Williams drew the short straw when he and Brian McNeil decided who was going to start this matchup. Brian Clark in the corner with a knife-edge chop that took Kory Williams off of his feet, has him dancing in the corner. Talked about that raw power. We see it here in the early going before Kory Williams is able to finesse him down with a dropkick. Hook of the leg, barely even a 1 count from referee Jamie Tucker, and now Williams sends him off into the ropes. Committed himself. That was his mistake. The inexperience of Williams going into the air, and big Brian Clark countering by driving him down to the canvas powerbomb style.
The inexperience, Mike, is the fact that he tried the high-risk maneuvers, sending Clark into the ropes. For Kory Williams to be successful, you got to get him off his feet. That's basic strategy with a big man.
Check out this double team move. Clark takes Williams, puts him up on the shoulder of Brian Adams, who comes off the middle rope and drives him down to the mat. 1, 2, and in for the save is McNeil.
And then McNeil quickly gets out. Not a bad move at all to hit and run. That's what you got to do.
Oh, yeah. I told you about that short straw. I'm sure that's what it was, because as Williams ascended to the corner, he almost accidentally touched hands with McNeil. Judging by the look on the face of Brian McNeil, he wasn't too excited to get in the ring with KroniK. To the ropes. The stop. Oh, and he just took him down with a tremendous belly-to-belly suplex. Very determined, this tag team of KroniK, to regain those World Tag Team Championship belts, and they realize that they need to go through the tag teams here in WCW to work their way back into that contender status. McNeil for the cover, and again, barely a 1 count.
And that may be the one factor, the one attribute that takes them over the top. They've got the power, they got the size, the strength, but if you have the determination, regardless of how powerful you are, you're going to succeed.
Now Adams has the full Nelson applied to McNeil. The question at this point is, what does he do with him? Picks him up and drives him down with the full Nelson slam. Goes for the cover, gets the lateral press, did not hook the leg, and as you see out of the side of the TV screen, Kory Williams is able to come in and make the save, and now Clark joins Adams, all 4 men involved. This is the pump handle from Brian Clark. In the past, we've seen him take him up for the meltdown. Up to the shoulder level, and then down to the mat. The meltdown with great impact and authority. Now KroniK turn their attention with a double team move on Brian McNeil. To the ropes, double shoulder block, and McNeil is down.
It looks like it could be a little high-time double team action here.
Certainly what the crowd wants, and certainly what KroniK is about to deliver. Brian McNeil going up, and Brian McNeil down with the high time. Adams, the hook of the leg, shoulders are down, and there's the 3 count.
I don't think there was a man, woman, or child in this arena that thought that KroniK would lose this match.
And we will be back with more after this on WCW Worldwide.